んにちは。こんにちは。こんにちは。
Greetings.
Bum. Greetings, everyone. Welcome. Apologies for being late. I have spent an extraordinary amount of time over the past few days fighting off copyright claims and strikes on my channel over the game that I played, the Tower of Monsters game. Yeah. Apparently, I have upset some people with the development team about that. So let me tell you what happened. The day after I played the game, I received 21 copyright claims against the game for various song tracks, all by the same person, the main composer of the game. And I figured, okay, this is probably an auto-flagging situation. I'll go ahead and put in a dispute against all 21 of these claims. And they probably won't look at it in 30 days from now. The claims will go away and they'll stop trying to monetize the video on my channel. Then yesterday, all 21 claims were manually disputed and escalated to a takedown notice and copyright strike on my channel. And this was done manually by the composer. So yeah, I got in the developers Discord and I'm like, do you know that your composer is attacking small developers, not small creators on YouTube that play your game? And they were like, well, that's probably just an auto thing. And I'm like, yeah, I thought it might have been an auto thing. But then my dispute was manually rejected and escalated to a strike. And I went on Twitter, I called them out on Twitter, and I called them out on BlueSky. I'm like, I can't recommend people play this game because the composer is actively going out and copyright striking channels of people who play this game. And yeah, after some back and forth in the Discord about it, that was like earlier this morning. One of the developers sent me a message and asked him for screenshots and stuff. And then the reason that the stream was late past 2 o'clock going is I had a whole bunch of stuff to click through because the copyright strike and claim against my video is gone now. Like, oh, it was retracted, which is good. Apparently the developers got involved and started yelling at people because there was nothing extra on my end that was done past the appeal. Because after you dispute something, even if they elevate it to a copyright strike, you can still appeal it, and they have 7 days to answer the appeal before you then have 7 days to remove the video. If I don't appeal, I just have 7 days to remove the video, and either way, the strike stays on my channel. But no, they backed everything off, and I'm like, okay. I got no problem showing you guys my YouTube back end. I've shown you guys behind the scenes on this stuff plenty of times already, and yeah, there's nothing. Like, I still have a pending copyright claim. This is a claim, not a strike, on the State of Play from Sony for their like countdown music, which I played a little bit of. But yeah, like this video was struck this morning, and now it's back to normal. So something happened behind the scenes with this. To clarify that situation, which I'm glad it did, but I'm still wary that it happened in the first place. I've seen composers do this before, and it always amazes me, because it's always composers that are doing this. They will license their music out to a game, and then the moment the game starts using the music, they start copyright claiming, like specifically on YouTube, everything that has to do with that music. I'm like, you licensed your music to a video game. Like, you don't see this in any other industry. You don't see a musician license their music to a movie and then go send DMCA takedown notices to every theater that plays that movie. No. The movie studios would absolutely destroy them. Like, you sold your music to a movie, it's going to be played in public wherever that movie is played. But on YouTube, no. They can sell their music to whoever they want for whatever reason, and then go around and attack everybody who's using the item that they put their music into. It's just another one of the reasons why YouTube's copyright system is absolutely broken. Because this doesn't happen on any other streaming platform. And there are more streaming platforms than Twitch and Kick, the other ones that I stream on. Yeah, this is an exclusively YouTube thing. But situation resolved. And all it took was a little bit more of my time to resolve it. So yeah, happy ending, happy ending. Yeah, so if you guys were wondering what it is I was doing that was causing the stream to be late past 2 o'clock today, because I didn't start till like 2:22 or something like that. That was it. I was dealing with a little bit of the aftermath of this whole copyright thing. And this happens a lot with smaller games. Because it happened with Dyson Sphere Program 2. And those developers ended up having to take music out of their game because the composer was claiming the music. And apparently these guys have had to do that as well. I'm not the first one that's complained about one of their composers copyright striking people that are playing the game. Because when I was looking through their Discord, there were other people before me. And on Steam, I looked on Steam as well. And there's a thread on Steam of somebody who was going through a similar problem. And they ended up just removing that track from the game because they couldn't get the composer to stop copyright striking videos. Like, I'm glad the devs are as responsive as they are. But seriously though, if you sell your art to somebody else and they use it, you don't get to claim it. You sold it. Anyway. Yeah. Can you imagine if other artists were allowed to do stuff like that? Like if you option your book off to a movie studio and they make a movie about it, and then you sue them because they stole your story. No. You signed the contract and took like $10,000. They didn't steal shit, you sold it. I could rant about this for a while. How are you guys doing? Hopefully, pretty well. I hope so. Evening, Lansley, over there in Futureland. Yeah, I'm glad this has resolved in a nice manner. Usually when I get devs involved in a situation like this and start tweeting about it, the situation gets resolved one way or another. And yeah, like I'm not going to be playing the monster game again on my channel. If I did, I will be removing the soundtrack from the game and just providing my own, which is what I have to do with Dyson Sphere program. I will be playing Dyson Sphere at some point again in the future, but it will not be with the soundtrack that comes with Dyson Sphere program. Because I can't trust the developers and the composer of that game to not try and copyright strike my channel again, because they did in the past. And the only reason it got removed was because the developer got involved. So, in short, I just don't trust them. But we're back with good news on that front. Good news on that front. News on the other front. I mentioned on Wednesday that I was having troubles with my license and a potential like $600 and I think $50 roundabout in fines. My attempts to resolve that situation have not been going well. I have exhausted all of the options that I thought I had for resolving that situation, and yeah, not so well. But I have had progress on the disability front with my lawyer. I actually got to call him and talk to him yesterday, and we went over like the process of how this is going to go. And he says, okay, so we're at the step now where they're going to review your case and then they're going to make a determination. This takes about 18 months. I'm like, really? 18 months. Okay. He's like, and they're gonna send you paperwork and you need to like fill out the paperwork. And they sent me the same bit of paperwork twice. They sent me a bit of paperwork about, okay, here's a whole bunch of things. You need to mark any that are incorrect, provide the correct information and an initial next to it. And one thing that they had wrong, it said, you don't have a bank account. I'm like, no, I do have a bank account. And I put down the information for the bank account, and I initialed it and I sent it back. And then they send me another letter that is in a bigger envelope, folded differently, but it's the same piece of paper with the same mistake on it, saying, no, you don't have a bank account. And now I'm gonna have to go back and fill this paper out too and sign at all the places, and then mark, no, I do have a bank account. Here's the information for it, and then initial that as well. maybe they'll send me a third copy of it I have to sign because, you know, government likes triplicate. But yeah, that's where I'm at officially with the disability, and then they're going to be going through my medical history, and they want me to go to my doctor with a paper and get him to sign it. And oh, he's gonna sign this paper, cause I ain't leaving his office until he fills out this paper and signs it. I'm like, you gonna sign this, cause I can't work because of these injuries, and you're not doing anything to fix the injury, so you're gonna sign the paper saying I'm injured. Yeah, like our consultation is not going to end until I leave with that paper filled out. So I got that to look forward to in my next doctor's appointment. Like, sign the paper. Sign it. Mark the boxes. So yeah, I think that's about just about everything. Ah, I see your response to the message, Lansley. And if you are still willing, I am more open, but I just wanted to make sure, because that is a lot of money.
Never give up, never surrender.
And things like GoFundMe do take a percentage out. If you want to bypass that, I can give you means to send it to me directly, so that none of the intermediaries will remove a portion of the money. Because if you do it through Ko-fi or you do it through GoFundMe, they're going to take a good chunk of that for themselves. But if you send it through Cash App or PayPal, that nothing will be taken out of it. With Cash App, nothing's gonna be taken out. Because I can use things directly from Cash App with a card. With PayPal, I think there is a fee, but I can pay that out of it. It's a lot smaller than like the 15% that GoFundMe takes. I typically don't present these options to the public because of chargebacks, especially with PayPal. If somebody were to donate money to you through PayPal and then later decide, no, I don't want to do that, and cancel it, PayPal charges me a $25 fee because they canceled their transaction. This has blown up. This is why a lot of creators use services like Ko-fi and GoFundMe for collecting donations, because oh, PT is here. Goodbye, everyone. But yeah, this is why. Yeah. I don't know if Cash App is a European thing or not. But yeah, I'm Narishm at gmail.com on Cash App. When I say that I'm Narishm everywhere except for Kick, I mean that. Literally, Kick is the only place where I'm not Narishm, because somebody is squatting my username. But yeah, I typically don't put things like PayPal public facing, although being Narishm on PayPal isn't exactly hard to find. I don't push that like I do with Ko-fi and other things. Because of chargebacks, because I've known a lot of creators who were burned really hard with chargebacks. It happens all the time. And from my side, there's nothing that I can do about it. Yeah, so. But you've donated a lot through like the GoFundMe and stuff before. Multiple times. So yeah, I'm not concerned about anything from your side with like chargebacks or anything like that. So if you are willing, it is appreciated. If you want to go through GoFundMe and Ko-fi, by all means, if you prefer those methods. I feel bad about taking donations repeatedly from you guys in the audience, because this is all I get to give you back is, you know, fun times playing video games and stuff. I think I've covered all of the news topics that I am interested in covering. We wrapped up everything from last week. I've taken a lot of time off in the early part of this week. I could tell you guys how my back is doing. It's still not doing 100%. I slept entirely too much this morning and didn't get like as much productive stuff done as I wanted to, because I was up all night with the YouTube copyright thing, putting in appeals. Because even though they escalated it and put a strike on there were still 20 other claims against the video that were not resolved. And when I have to appeal, I can't just click a button and appeal all of them. You have to do each one individually, one at a time. So the people claiming or striking your video, if they strike the video, they only get to pick one claim and put one strike. But if they're claiming the video, they can mass claim the video and say, I want to claim the video for all of these things and do it all at one time. And then I have to go through individually and do it. So I had to go through all of the things individually this morning. And when you appeal a claim, when you dispute it, you only have to fill out one little box. And that box is like a one and done situation. But when you appeal, you've got 5 boxes, and so this happens so often on YouTube that I have a document that is specifically set up for what I'm going to put in each of those 5 boxes. This is how often it happens. Yes, okay, this is box 1, there's box 2, there's box 3, there's box 4. For a dispute and box 1 of the appeal, you get this. A universal statement. The segment in question is captured as part of gameplay footage where the music plays in the background within the game environment while I add continuous commentary and context. This changes the purpose from the original work, listening to the track as music, to a different purpose, commentary/review and transformative presentation of gameplay. The music is incidental to the gameplay and my narration and is not being presented as a standalone track, and the music is not a substitute for the original song or a way to consume it outside of the game. I have been able to like put the appropriate like legalese-ish context on all of this stuff because I've literally done this thousands of times across the hundreds of videos that's on my channel. So yeah, I have preset like things for, yeah, cause Lojo will remember a couple years ago I was having every stream. YouTube was in a particularly dark place when it came to copyright, and every stream was getting like 30 to 40 claims. Narishm@gmail.com. Yes. I need to. I might be able to pull like a QR code up. I need to double check before I show this page on stream that there is no private infos. Can I? Ah, yes. Okay, here we go. Streaming assets, emotes, avatars. Okay, yeah, so Cash App. Not Cash App. This is my business profile on PayPal. I will not scroll up for the contact information, but I just added my avatar on there. Before it had my initials. Yes, I have a card for Cash App, and I can show that. I've moved the entire thing instead of just this thing. I want to make sure that I'm putting the absolute correct information. I'm 99% sure it's just at Narishm. as my cash tag. Yeah. My cash tag is $sign Narishm because that's how they that's how they do it on. Anything that comes in Cash App, because I use Cash App for like sales and stuff. Anything that comes in from Cash App is available in my pocket immediately. Oh no, okay, so I'm gonna put this back over here because it does dox me a bit. There. Now it's not doxing me. Cash App is banned in the UK, it seems. Yeah, these apps come and go fairly quickly. but I do use PayPal. I have it. I don't use it for this specifically most of the time. Anywho, yeah, Narishm at gmail.com. If you would like to email me about things, Narishm at gmail.com. Okay, I cannot show that page because it contains information that I probably have already doxed myself with. So yeah, I think that's all for things. I can't think of any other news or catch up things that I need to be doing. Oh, I do know something that I need to be doing, and that's turning on all of the appropriate things for Pokemon here. Check PayPal. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Okay, so received. Thank you. Now I don't have to worry about my car vanishing. Bum, bum, bum. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Thank you. You've helped again. Make sure that I am ticking all of the boxes. Okay, and then I turn this off and we got that. And this is the wrong side. I was doing other things with it. Oh. Oh, okay, so that's, here we go. This one. And then we will zoom that up to the appropriate size and then lock that in. This one keeps getting off-size. Yes. And when you're hobbling about with a cane, car is essential. That's one of the things that I've been arguing with people about, specifically. because for a large part of my life, I didn't have a car. I walked back and forth to work, because I lived within a couple of miles of where I worked. I'm like, okay, I can walk back and forth to work. And so, like, yeah, like the entire time I was living with buddies in Tennessee, I didn't have a car. I walked everywhere. Walmart was like 5 miles away. The place where I worked was a mile and a half. I'm like, okay, just put on some headphones and my little MP3 player. This was before we had them in our phones, and take off walking to work. Everywhere is walking distance if you have enough time. So yeah, I would just walk everywhere. And then you injure your back, and you're like, you know what I can't do anymore? Walk everywhere. It's the same thing with grocery delivery, because I use the delivery thing from Walmart, and people are like, why are you paying extra to have them deliver the groceries? I'm like, dude, because I can't carry groceries up and down these stairs while walking with a cane. Like, I have fallen down these stairs without carrying anything before. That's how I bruised my spine a couple months ago. Yeah. Car is essential. Okay. Let me pull up the game, because I have it where you guys can see it. And now I can see it too. We're going to continue. I have 4 badges. I have caught 39 different kinds of Pokemon. We've been playing for 15 hours. I'm here and I don't remember what I was doing. The music for this game is so lovely, isn't it? Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. I think I just got the slip scope. If I am recalling correctly. Yes, got the lip key and the slip scope. Hyper potion. Got a bunch of TMs. I have a list. I think you guys may have saw it briefly, boop, like this, which is a list of all the TMs and what they do. So, yeah, you guys are seeing the game and my Pokemon team. I'm seeing the game and a list of TMs. TM7, which is Hornjo, I don't need. TM10, which is Double Edge, I don't need. TM2, which is Razor Wind. Which might be fun. What I really want is Razor Leaf. I have a Nugget. Firestone and Moonstone. But we've already evolved. The Firestone is for PT. That's right. PT is level 30 and PT learns... Because I have the Vulpix moveset right here. They learn Flamethrower at level 35. So before I can evolve Vulpix into Ninetales, if PT wants me to evolve Vulpix into Ninetales, I have to get Vulpix to level 35 so they learn Flamethrower. Because I absolutely want Flamethrower, and once you evolve them, they stop learning moves. So once we go to Vulpix, once we turn Vulpix into Ninetales, they don't learn anything else. So I have to get Vulpix to 35 before the evolution. And those would be the last two evolutions at 35 and 36. Vulpix to Ninetales. If PT wants me to evolve Vulpix into Ninetales. And then Lojo evolves into Blastoise at level 36. So those are the last two. No, Song's Bell is gonna get an evolution into Victory Bell. I don't remember exactly when that happens. I think it's like 31. But then Lansley is already Sandslash, that's the highest evolution. Lady is Butterfree, that's the highest evolution. And Fafnir is Nidoqueen, which is the highest evolution there as well. So we've almost got our team like set for their evolutionary path. The last two being PT and Lojo. Okay, so we're gonna go back in here and drop some things that I don't need into the PC. Because we have a limited number of slots in our bag. What do I no longer need in here? I don't need that Moonstone. So we'll drop that in there. I'm gonna sell the Nugget and the TMs. I don't need the lift key. Because I'm not going back to the tower. I do need the Sliff Scope. And we'll keep the Hyper Potion. Okay, so now to the store to sell other items that I don't need. I don't know where the store is. Is this it? Nope, no, that's it. Oh, that's why we're in Celadon City. We're in the big store. Gotta go up a level. We're going to sell. Sell the Nugget. Because that's just 5,000 right out of the gate. And TMs are always super expensive. And you pick up a lot of them that you just aren't going to use. There are some good items with the TMs. But most of them are just like bonus things. And not even particularly good moves. Okay. Okay, so that's the number 7 is the electric guy, number 6 is Sabrina, number 5, I think his name is Koga. He's the fighting guy. So we have 5 and 6 that are on the block right now for badges, and they want me to get a ghost type Pokemon. Which I have to go to back to the ghost tower. Which, if... let me see. I believe it's Saffron City? No, it's Lavender Town. Okay. Yes, Lavender Town. Shortest bicycle ride ever. Bum 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 bum, out of the way. Bum 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 bum. In later games, you get a dedicated bicycle button, which is just awesome. And I love just being able to ride between the different places after having defeated all the trainers. Okay, with the Silph Scope, I will be able to capture, oops, that's the wrong way, Pokemon in this area. I believe the only ones that are available to capture is Ghastly, Haunter, and Cubone. With Cubone being the more rare option. I think at like 9% is the capture rate for Cubone. I think I have to go up and around here. Yeah. And then this is the one with the healing spot in the middle, and I have to go through the healing spot. Yay, fully healed, but they were already fully healed, so. And this is the one where I have to go around and down. Wild Ghastly appeared! I'm gonna be catching a Ghastly, that's for sure. Fire! Nightshade, oh no. Fire! Oh no, confused. That's okay though, because we're going to be using the Great Ball now. Booyah! Ghastly. Nice. Ghastly makes 30. Give it a nickname? Nah. Transfer it to a box? Yeah. And then here is the Mirror Walk fight. Begone, intruders! Ghost appears. Silph Scope unveiled the ghost's identity. Wild Mirror Walk appeared. You can't capture it though, even though it says it's wild. Okay, I'm going to come over here and pop the snooze button on the ads until after this fight. We're going to confuse it. Confuse Ray. Enemy Mirror Walk became confused. They're confused. They used Growl. And then fire! Confused. Growl. It failed to growl. Oh no, it hurt itself. Fire! It died. Again. Yay, level 31! The ghost was the restless soul of Cubone's mother. The mother's soul was calmed. It departed to the afterlife. Okay. We're gonna do a save. And then I'm gonna take a quick little break. I will be right back. I'm back. Apologies for the longer than average break there. I was paying my car insurance. Anyway, all of these guys are going to challenge me the moment I do this. What do you want? Why are you here? I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum. I'm all out of bubblegum. Yes, so I have the insurance back on my next break. I'm going to attempt to set an appointment with the DMV. Fire. I'm not gonna try and call them, cause that's gonna take an hour and a half. Get me to kick ass and pay car insurance. I've already paid my insurance. Supersonic? Oh no, I don't like supersonic. Burn. PT's confused. Fire! Zubat fainted. Okay, it's about to use Zubat. We change Pokemon? No, PT's already confused, so we should be good. Unless PT dies. PT's confused no more. Fire! Zubat didn't use Supersonic. And what it did was not very effective. Fire! Really? The magic pixel? You're gonna make me burn the magic pixel? Nope. Magic stars. Magic stars for magic pixel. Okay, it's about to use Golbat. Will you change Pokemon? No. You get the big mouth Zubat. Look at that tongue. Let's set it on fire. Okay, it's not super effective. Bite! Oh no, bite hurts. Screech! Well, this thing is just the most annoying thing ever, isn't it? Look at Neko. Confusion. And now, back to fire. Nah, it hurt itself. Fire. Confused. It hurt itself. Fire. I'd like to think Golbat spent its last moments alive burning and punching itself in the face. Yep. Pokemon, everyone. I'm not going to forget this. Neither is Golbat. This old guy came up and complained about us harming useless Pokemon. We're talking it over as adults. What? Rocket wants to fight with coffee. Go PT. Fire! 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 Yay. Okay, it's about to use Drowsy. Will you change Pokemon? No. I am going to use a Lemonade on PT though. Yay. Drowsy used Disable. That's okay, I wasn't going to use Quick Attack. I'm going to use Fire. Oh, Confusion. That hurts. You know what? Let's be confused together. No. You know what? You know what? PT, come back. Yo, lady. How dare you headbutt my butterfly? Confusion! Oh, I was hoping it was confusing. Bum-bum. Go, Lansley. Seismic talk was disabled. That's okay. Dig. Peekaboo. Nah. Goodbye, Rocket. Please, no more. Pokemon are only good for making money. Stay out of our business. Okay. You're not saving anyone, kid. Rocket wants to fight. With a Zubat. We're going to fire. Leech Life. Well, that's not very effective. Fire. Nice. Rattata. We change Pokemon? Nope. Fire. Oh, it's a critical hit. Rattata died. Eradicate. No, I think we might be able to survive Eradicate. Fire. Eradicate tried to wag its tail, but failed. Fire. Hey, level 32. Zubat, we change Pokemon? No. Zubat is not a problem for fire. Critical hit. Nice. Don't fight us, Rockets. You're not getting away with this. Says you. You came to save me. Thank you. But I came here of my own free will. I came to calm the soul of Cubon's mother. I think Marowak's spirit has gone to the afterlife. I must thank you for your kind concern. Follow me to my home, Pokemon House, at the foot of this tower. Oh. Mr. Fuji. Nari, your Pokédex quest may fail without love for your Pokemon. I think this may help your quest. A Pokeflute! Upon hearing Pokeflute, sleeping Pokemon will spring awake. It works on all sleeping Pokemon. Now, we can bypass Snorlax. I do need to go to the mart. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know if there's anything else I actually need to get at the mart, to be honest. I do need to go to the Poke Center. Get everyone healed up a bit. Nice. And then now I have 2 gym badges to collect. Let's sort our Pokemon team again. I kind of want to keep going with PT in front until I learn Flamethrower. Okay. I think we go to Saffron City. Is the lower one there? No, in the middle. Ruling we've already been to. Vermilion is Koga. Maybe. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Now the gym for this area was down here, I believe. Or maybe up? Yeah, it's that guy right there. So that is the fighting gym. Okay. That's number 4 is the rainbow badge. So I'm still needing to get the marsh badge. Do I just have to go down to Fuchsia City now? I might have to go to Fuchsia City. Okay. We will move towards Fuchsia City, because they gave me the Poké Flute, which means I probably need to go through the Snorlax. But I think it's on Route 12, which is down here. That's the wrong way. I've already cleared out these trainers. Can't get that until I get Surf. Okay, sleeping Pokemon blocks away is what I need the Pokemon for. Bum, bum, bum. It works because you suck at playing it. It attacked in a grumpy rage. Okay, Snorlax. He's grumpy. I imagine if I was napping and somebody came up and just blasted a recorder in my ear, I'd probably be grumpy too. Fire! Confuse. Fire. Fire. Okay, we'll just use a great ball on it. Haha! Yay, Snorlax. Very lazy, just eats and sleeps. Nickname the Snorlax? Nah. And now we can go this way. Oh. Electricity is my speciality. Is it? Is it? If a regular Pokeball can't catch a sleeping Pokemon, you should get a refund. Voltorb! I think we're gonna swap to Lansley here. PT, come back. Go Lansley, because I don't think Voltorb can actually hurt Lansley. Unless it explodes. Will I change Pokemon? No. Dig. I don't know what your strategy was for winning. Like, my dude. He doesn't have a computer, but I need the old rod here. You like to fish? Yes. I like your style. Take this and fish, young one, the super rod. Go out and land the big one. Okay. Not even a nibble. Song. Cut. Oh. You never know what you could catch. I mean, true. Fisherman wants to fight with a magic carp. You don't have a very good rod, do you? I should probably switch to Fafnir. Go, Fafnir. Magikarp use Tackle. Fafnir use Thunderbolt. It's super effective. Magikarp died. Magic RPG Pokemon? No. Thunderbolt! It's super effective. Nice. Lost. Iron. Oh. Have you found the moonstone? Yes. I found several moonstones. Fire! Fire! One attack. Oh no! Booyah! Nah, I think I can handle a Nidorino. PT's got this! Fire! Fire! I think I need to move my fan over here so that it can create a breeze in my general direction. Ow. Pidgey we have. Okay, where am I on the map? This is Route 12. Let me shift to my notes here. There is a Pokemon here that I might be interested in. Venonat. I don't think I've caught a Venonat yet. We have caught a Bellsprout. Setting fire to plants. Really? Ah, fire. Bellsprout is the most common type of encounter in this area. Of course I was poisoned. Okay. What do we got? Pidgey, the second most common encounter in this area. Fire. I don't know if Pidgey are actually worth fighting. But I'm looking for Venonat, which is the third most common encounter in this area. Fire! Not rap. Hey! It stopped early. Level 33, we're getting closer. Okay, we're going to use a lemonade on PT. As we continue our Venonat hunt. As we continue our Venonat hunt. There we go. Weepinbell is the rarest encounter in this area, with only a 5% chance of appearing. Fire! Yeah, look at that. Not even affected by Stun Spore. Oh my god, rap. Haha, fire. Okay, so we've got everything except Venonat so far. Fire. No, not sand attack. Well, fuck you too, bird. Burn it! Burn! Ha ha ha. There's our Venonat. Now I'm just going to switch to Lady. PT doesn't have any burn left. And we are going to... Psychic. Have the Wiggles. Don't kill it. No. Not supposed to kill it. Do I have either? Okay. Let's put Song out here first. We haven't had Song in the front in a while, and need to get some levels there too. Vine Whip. Cut. This bird. Cut. Nah. Cut. Nice. Now I just have to encounter another Venonat. Why even trigger the encounter if you're immediately just going to flee the encounter? Cut. Cut should be super effective against plants, I would think. Because you use cut to cut down the bushes. I'm you, only stronger. Cut. My God, I hate this move. Ha! Hey. Bum, 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 bum. Where is Venonat? Venonat? No. Cut. Haha. Aha, here he is. Okay, we're gonna Vine Whip. Okay, Vine Whip does very little damage. Mega Drain does very little damage. Cut shouldn't kill it. Okay. And now I should be able to Vine Whip it. And now a Great Ball. Nice. Insect Pokemon. Nice. And then Song has Cut. I found Carbos in a cave once. Did you now? Junior trainer wants to fight. With the Goldeen. This should be super effective, I think. Yeah. Water is weak to grass type. Oh my gosh. Poliwag will change Pokemon? Nope. Mega Drain, I think, is also a grass type move. Hey, level 29. Acid. Sure, what can I lose for acid? Maybe poison powder. I'd never use that move anyway. Let's see, we change Pokemon? No. We're gonna Mega Drain Horsey Smokescreen. Fully Inversion Batman. Haha. Just messed up. Oh? My bird Pokemon want to scrap. Is that so? Going to go make a coffee? Alrighty. Bird keeper sent out Pidgey. Let's see what acid does. Wing attack. Well, that's not good. Okay. Okay, you want to play like that? Come on, Fafnir. Sand attack. Quick attack. Thunderbolt. Now that's super effective. Bye-bye, bird. Hey, 31. Pidgeotto, we change Pokemon? Nope. Oh look, a fat bird. Quick attack. How did you miss? Fafnir, how did you miss? Twice. There we go. My bird combo lost? Yes. I didn't heal. Okay, so we will open with Lemonade on PT. With a PG. Oh, or Songzo, rather. We're gonna eliminate Song. And then we're gonna switch to Fafnir. Because the Thunderbolt, if they're going to use birds, then Thunderbolt's the way to go. Meow. No, I think Bethany still has this. Body slam. No, we won't change. Because we can body slam this guy too. Pikachu. Yeah, we'll switch to Lansley. Bethany, come back. Go Lansley. Dig. Peekaboo. Peekaboo, Pikachu. Haha. Meow. If you change Pokemon? No. Dig. Peekaboo. Oh, I lost. You did lose. Not only yourself, but the game. What does the sign say? North to Silence Bridge. Calcium. Okay. Okay. Go up here and see these girls. You want a Pokemon with me? Sure. Beauty wants to fight. With Clefairy. Acid. Okay, so I'm gonna get out of this without having actually take any damage. Nice. Meow. Did you change Pokemon? No. That actually did a pretty good chunk of change right there. Let's see what Mega Drain does. Oh. Mega Drain did a lot. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick little break. I will be right back. Alrighty, I have returned. Now we're gonna fight the other one. Sure, I'll play with you. Okie dokie. Beauty wants to fight with a rat. Okay. We're just gonna Mega Drain here for a little bit to get some healing going. Coffee, chocolate, banana, rum. Nice. Oh, we sucked all the health from Rattata. Pikachu, we change Pokemon? Yes, this sounds like a job for Lansley. Go, Lansley. Dig. Peekaboo, Pikachu. 31. It's the Bean Pikachu. Rattata, we change Pokemon? Nope, we got this. Dig. Peekaboo. Oh, you little brute. Bum ba bum. Wow, your badges are too cool. Really? Junior trainer wants to fight with a Poliwag. I think songs like this. We're gonna go ahead and make it hypnosis isn't fun. Don't fall asleep. Water gun. You'll water my plants. Bubbles. Mega Drain. Water gun. Aha, level 30. Poliwag, will you change Pokemon? No. Song has got this. Water gun. Vine Whip. Bubble. But Vine Whip. Nice. I always go with bird Pokemon. Oh. Okay. Sounds like a Fafnir issue. We're gonna switch over to Fafnir. Come back, Songswell. Go, Fafnir. Quick attack. Thunderbolt. Goodbye, Pidgey. Pidgeotto, will you change Pokemon? Nope. Thunderbolt. It's super effective. Before he lost weight after getting famous, yes. Spearow, will you change Pokemon? Nope. It's super effective. Spearow, will you change Pokemon? Nope. Aha! Hey, PP up! I'm going to save that for some moves later on. There's one over here, yeah. My cute Pokemon wish to make your acquaintance. You say? We shall see. Pidgey! This sounds like a problem for Fafnir. Nice. A Meowth. Actually, I think we'll stay with Fafnir. And just body slam. Now, for Pidgey, we're back to Thunderbolt. No, I missed. There we go. Okay, Pidgeotto. This should be clear with an oh no. I've only got like 2 uses of Thunderbolt left. I've got no uses of Thunderbolt left. And attack. There we go. Wow, you totally won. Okay, well I can't go that way because she's blocking the road now. Okay, so I could have cut my way in right here. I didn't mean to get on the bicycle, but you know. Okay. Got cut. I think we'll keep the same Pokemon. Oh. Gee, we changed? No. Cut is doing the work. Nice. Haha, cut. Nice. You need to use CMs to teach good moves to Pokemon. You don't need to. Some Pokemon get good moves right out the box. Okay, Cut has been doing some good work. Okay, this is a normal type. I don't think anything I have is going to be particularly effective. Well, nothing that Songzwell has is going to be particularly effective. Nah. What I will do is use a lemonade to heal Song all the way back up. I wonder if Cut's gonna be enough with this Pidgeotto. I think in later generations, Whirlwind is actually effective against the player. It swaps one of your Pokemon randomly. Okay. Did I skip something over here? Oh, I can't go back? Okay. Bird Pokemon. Getting down on all of my moves here. Okay. Taking some pain medications. What I have left is acid. Fury attack is no good. Okay, I think we're gonna have to swap. We'll go with Lady. Confusion. Open with confusion. I think I burn another confusion. I don't know if any of the other moves would have been any different from confusion in that scenario. Because the only other one that Lady has that deals direct damage is Psychic, and that's about on par importance-wise with Confusion. Mirror. I think the guy up there I've already fought. Biker, okay. With a coffee. Well, Song doesn't have anything, so we'll bring Lady out. Confusion. Okay, we're gonna drop Eliminate on Lady. Get that poison gone. Oh. No, confusion. Coughing. Nope, Lady's got this with confusion. Yay! Coughing. Okay, just 3 coughings. Okay. Confusion special. Dang, stripped gears. Okay, did I go this way? Okay, so this is just this area again. this is the only way that I have not been. Oh, here we go. Have you taught your bird Pokemon how to fly? No, I haven't found the flight HM yet. I should probably just move Lady to the front now the song is out of points. Confusion. Critical hit. Yay. Good night. Dudo. Confusion. Heck. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Come on, BT. Set it on fire. Oh, nope, can't set it on fire. I think it's time for Lojo to step up. Really? Ice Beam! It's super effective. A flurry of ice cream cones, yes. You change Pokemon? No. Ice Beam! Shut down in flames. Okay. Let's get some healing on some of my peeps here. And I think I know exactly what to use this PP up on. Thunderbolt. Because that is my only Thunder type technique that I have. Oh, this guy wants a piece. TMs are on sale in Celadon, but only a few people have HMs. This is true. Bird Keeper wants to fight. For the Pidgeotto. Ice Beam! Spearow, will I change Pokemon? No. I'm gonna Ice Beam. Fury attack. Ice Beam. Level 34. We're so close. Nice. Oh. We ride out here because there's more room. Well, that just makes sense. Ice Beam. No, we won't change Pokemon. We will freeze the muck the same way we froze everything else. Ice Beam. The final Ice Beam. It's the final Ice Beam. Do-do-do-do. Okay. Whoa, hello there. The legendary Pokemon. Yes, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. Farfetch'd! Water Gun. Agility. Swords Dance. Bite. Oh my gosh. Agility. Bite. Nice. Song has cut. Okay. This is Route 13, 14. Ba-ba-bum, ba-da-bum. Okay. I can catch a Pidgeotto here. Let's see about catching a Pidgeotto and a Ditto. Ditto is also in this area. I don't need Weeping Bell. Or Bellsprout. So Bellsprout is the most common enemy in this area, and Weeping Bell is actually the rarest. I think Weeping Bell and Pidgeotto are both 5% encounter chances. Pidgeotto. Okay. Do need the weakened Pidgeotto, so we'll try a Bubble Beam. Okay. Great Ball. Great ball. Hey, we got it. Be protective of its sprawling territorial area. Okay. Nickname the Pidgeotto? Nah. Send it to the box. Okay, now we only need to find a Ditto, which is like a 15% chance in this area. This is another 5% chance. So we just have the two 5%ers back to back with each other. You don't remember Ditto being in the original games? Ditto absolutely is. One of the 151. And you're supposed to be able to catch Ditto right here on Route 14. Come on, Bellsprout. Get out of the way. Go wrap me up a Ditto. Pidgey. I haven't seen Venonat either, who is supposed to be the second most. Ditto, lovely. Common in that particular area there. Bite and Bubble Beam might just kill it. Try Water Gun. Okay. Bubble Beam. Okay, I'm gonna need to use a Lemonade. Yes, you are in the game. And I have a question for you. You are currently a Vulpix, and you're going to remain a Vulpix at least until level 35 when you learn Flamethrower. But I have a Firestone in my inventory. Do you want me to evolve you into Ninetales, or just leave you as a Vulpix? Because Vulpix can learn 2 moves from where it's at right now. Flamethrower at level 35 and Fire Spin at level 42. But once it evolves into Ninetales, you don't learn any more moves. You only get moves from TMs after that. And I don't think there's any benefit Ninetales after Flamethrower. That's what I was thinking too. Okie dokie. So after level 35, when you pick up Flamethrower, you go into Ninetales. Meanwhile, I'm trying to catch this Ditto. I think I can Water Gun it again now that it's copying me and it won't kill it. I hope. Nice. Okay, so I can Water gun it a couple times to get his health down. It sucks they don't load any more moves after a stone evolution. Yeah. Okay. Ditto. You're wasting all my great balls. I don't remember when they added the move relearner. It might have been Gen 6. I thought it was later than that. But Gen 6 is black and white, isn't it? I think I might have skipped that generation. Here we go. Nah. Gen 5 is black and white? Yeah, okay, yeah, so it's Gen 5 that I skipped. Gen 6 is where I started to attempt a living Pokedex. Got pretty close, too. But the Wonder Trade system in Gen 6 was completely broken. Okay, I guess we will Swift. Get Oddish Weedle Simulator. I got tons of good stuff from the trade. Because there was a glitch with the Wonder Trade system where you could duplicate the Pokemon that you sent into the trader. I probably should have used the lemonade right there. Coffee, we change Pokemon? No, but I am going to lemonade like right from the start right here. I need to get some better moves on PT here. The accidental fire red leaf green reveal. Oh, for the Nintendo Switch console. What the hell do they call it? The virtual console thing. I'm surprised about that, actually. It's not going to be on NSO. It's a standalone thing. That, I mean, that is the kind of shady shit that Nintendo would do. Not gonna lie. I would have expected them to show up on the virtual console things for NSO before now, but then Nintendo is not a company that cares about its players. Nintendo is the most anti-consumer video game company out there. Is it gonna be $20 like for each one, or $20 for the set? Either way, that is, I think, too expensive for that. Then that's way too expensive for that. Like, it's an old GBA game. Like that's like $5 a pop. Like, yeah. Put them on the Nintendo Switch Virtual Console thing and the Game Boy Advance. Even if it does have Pokemon Home capability, still that's too expensive. Like, if you're gonna do $20 each one, do a complete upgrade of the game. Because I know what Nintendo is going to do with this. This is going to be the game running on an emulator on the system, and now the trade feature just connects to Nintendo Home instead of out to trade. So minimal change to one little part of the game, and then everything else just dumped on the emulator that's already running the virtual console stuff. Nintendo is not putting any kind of effort into the remake of these games. And I know people say, oh, this isn't like a Nintendo game, this is Game Freak. I'm like, Nintendo owns that company. Like, you're talking about a company that is a subsidiary of Nintendo. Like, the Pokemon company split off and Game Freak split off, but these are things that are under Nintendo's umbrella. They decide what happens with these companies. This is why every time that you see the only thing Nintendo thing you own is Game Boy Color. A lot of people have boycotted Nintendo because of how they act with their player base. And like, Nintendo is not a good company. They just have some really good IPs and make good like first party games. But as a company, Nintendo is not a good company, and the thing is, they never have been a good company. Not even from the 90s. Nintendo was shady as shit, and they still are. Nintendo is never gonna sponsor my channel because of me just calling them out on it, but Nintendo has been anti-consumer since day one. Since day one. And the Switch 2 is no different. They're touting the Switch 2 as this brand new big thing, and there are some content creators out there that are backing them on that. But let's be honest. The Switch 2 is a Kindle from 2016. That's what that thing is. That's how powerful that thing is. It is 2 generations out of date. I don't care that it just came out and they're charging like $600 for it or whatever they're charging. It is a console that is akin to a book reader from 10 years ago. Like, the fact that they can get a modern game to run on it is a fucking miracle. And with Nintendo re-releasing their current games at $90 a pop, like, how can anybody defend this company? No, I'm not gonna pay $90 to play Breath of the Wild, which is a Wii U game. No, I'm not gonna pay $40 to upgrade my copy of Breath of the Wild from the Switch to the Switch 2. For what? A frame rate increase? Or the promise of a frame rate increase that might not actually happen if too many things are on the screen, and a GPS app? That's the upgrade for Breath of the Wild. They took the Nintendo app on your phone, and you can connect it to your Switch 2 and use a GPS map of Hyrule on your phone. Oh, I'm being abducted again. The aliens don't like me ranting about Nintendo. But yeah, they put a GPS app on your phone for you to locate things in Hyrule on the Switch 2, and you can auto drive the bike to like different locations. Nintendo is so out of touch with the gaming community. It's actually fucking comical. Sounds like the Wii U gamepad. Oh. Yeah. But hey, to be able to play Breath of the Wild at a stable frame rate, I don't know. Maybe some people will pay $90 for that privilege. Sure as hell know that the Switch couldn't hold the game at a stable frame rate. It varies from 15 to 45 frames, depending on where you are, what you're looking at, and whether a particle effect is on the screen. Anyway, I won't even get started about the modern Pokemon games. Oh my god. Let's continue in a this-wordly direction. Did you say something about Pokemon Rumble? Is that where they got the idea from, this one specific biker? Coffee. Oh, I was going to heal PT, but I didn't because I started ranting about Nintendo. And he's still poisoned. Okay, so we will heal the poison as well. Swift. Haha! Booyah. 34, we're close. No, I think we can handle a Grimer. We're gonna start with Confusion though, give myself a little bit more of an advantage here. Pound. I probably should have used Eliminate there. Nice. Quick attack should take it out. Booyah. Blown away. Okay. Anything over here? Nope. Oh, well, hello there. I'm not into it, but okay, let's go. He says he's not into it when he's the one who picked the fight. Spiro. Do I have any moves left? Quick attack? I have quick attack and confusion. Right, okay. So we'll start with confusion. Fury attack. Oh, I hate Fury attack. Quick attack. Hopefully that kills it. No! Drill Peck, it might be the end of PT. It is. No! Fury attack. We'll Psychic. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Yes. We go back to PT. Confusory. Quick attack. Nice. Ooh, nice. Get him. Yeah. Okay. Booyah. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, okay, calm down. Backer wants to fight. PT's back with fire! Nah. Fire! No, we won't change Pokemon because we've got fire! Smog. But fire! I just like saying fire! Fire! Become by the spirit of Fox McCloud. 35! Trying to learn flamethrower! Delete all the move to make me flamethrower? Yes. Swift, I think. PT learned flamethrower. Okay, I was about to use coffee when you changed Pokemon? No. Because now I've got Super Fire! Bum, 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 ba-da-bum. What? PT is evolving? Bum, 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 ba. Bum, 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 bum. Ninetales. Ba-da-bum. Bum, 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 ba-da-bum. Booyah! PT is now Ninetales. What's in here? Ah. TM20. What's TM20? Is Rage. Okay. Want to play with my Pokemon? Oh, this poor Bellsprout. Fire! These plants. Bum. When I whistle, I can summon bird Pokemon. Oh. Shall I set them on fire? I'm going to set them on fire. PT has been on point with this flamethrower. Like one shot, one kill. Yay, 36. This is why I waited for Flamethrower before evolving Vulpix into Ninetales. That's tragic. Yes, that I set all of your birds on fire? Sure is. You're shivering. You're good, aren't you? I am. I am good. Dodrio! Hey, first time I've seen a Dodrio. It's not gonna stop me from fire! Nothing has survived flamethrower yet. I have now used it 10 times, and all 10 times have been a one-shot. Let me try out the Pokemon I just got in a trade. Oh. Gloom. Fire. Nice. Odd, should you change? No. Fire. I mean, am I gonna run all 15 slots of flamethrower with all of them being one shots? Get this one first. You raise Pokemon because you live alone. But you have Pokemon. They're alive. Well, maybe, depending on how you raise them. Fire! 15 shots, 15 kills. I don't have any more, no I don't. I have an elixir that'll give me one of like everything. Fire! I didn't ask for this. Fork over all your cash when you lose to me, kid. Is he robbing me? Okay. Biker. Fire! Burned. I have the less effective form of the fire now. Yes, we're gonna pull out Lojo. Bite. Level 35. Bubble Bean. Ha. Get a full heal on Lojo here. Well, pretty much a full heal. Booyah. That can't be true. Okay, we're gonna switch Lojo and PT here. Kid, come on, I just got these. Right. Coffee. Bite. Nice. I think bite is probably still the most effective weapon here. Oh, poison. Really? How doesn't she get the poison off? Oh. But I might just be able to just poison. I don't know. Tackle's pretty good. Wheezing, we change Pokemon? No. Nice. Smog. Oh, and the poison. No, I won't change Pokemon. But I am going to drop the full heal on Lojo. And a Lemonade. And then Bite. Bite is a nice move because it could make the opponent flinch and then they lose their turn. Level 36! Grandma. Bite. Bite. Yeah, bite. Why not? What? Lojo is evolving? Ha! Blastoise! Bum 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 bum. Have I tackled these yet? Oh, nope, not yet. What just came through here? Okay. Oh, you're a little cutie. Oh. So gonna feel the wrath of Blastoise. Ha! Lojo has reached their final form. Wigglytuff. Well, It's not wiggly tough enough. Nah. Bubble beam. I'm gonna bite you. You look so cute too. And then you pounded my face in. So the only one I haven't got is this one. You look gentle, so I think I can beat you. You've been standing here. Did you not see me just systematically decimate every other person standing on this road? With a Pikachu? I wonder if I can just mollywop the Pikachu. So the question is, can Blastoise mollywop a Pikachu? That is a yes. Raichu. Okay, now here's the real test. Thunder Wave doesn't do any damage. Neither does Growl. There we go. There's your type advantage. Imagine having type advantage over your opponent, and instead of attacking for 2 turns, you use abilities that are not going to matter. Thunder Wave, which just does paralysis, which is a 50-50 that I might not be able to attack. And then Growl, which lowers physical attack on a Pokemon that doesn't have any physical attacks. Everything that Blastoise and Wartortle can do are special attack. Yes. Oh, Professor Oak's aide is here. Hello. Remember me, I'm Professor Oak's aide. If you caught 50 kinds of Pokemon, I'm supposed to give you an experience all. Have you caught this 50 kinds of Pokemon? Maybe. You have caught only 46 kinds of Pokemon. Oh. I still gotta go back to the other aid that is somewhere and get the reward for 30. But that EXP all is why I'm catching Pokemons. This is the Safari Zone. Right up there. But I need the Poke Center. Chansey. Okay. Oh, there's the Poke Center. How does one get to Poke Center? Nice. Heal all of the Pokemons. Okay. Save the game. Alrighty. Hit that button right there. I think I'm gonna call the early stream right here because sitting in the chair is difficult. We are still going to be back later on tonight with the Planet Crafters collaboration at 9 o'clock. But I'm gonna take another one of these hydrocodone and lay down, I think, between now and then. Oh, yeah, backy, not worky. I think we made some grindy progress today.
Good job.
Today in Pokemon. Getting all the way down that path and clearing all those trainers out leaves the next session of Pokemon that we're gonna hit 3 gyms back to back. And so there's gonna be a lot of advancement in the next section because we're not gonna have a lot of grindy stuff in between. I should be able to clear the next 3 gyms with the team that I have right now because they are insanely powerful, and I have type counters for all 3 of the upcoming gyms. Especially Erica's gym. Not gonna see that coming. But yeah, we got the fighting gym. I think we got the plant gym, and we've got the psychic gym. Which I could have already tackled, but didn't. So yeah, we're gonna hit that up next time, next Friday for the Pokemans, and yeah, I'm gonna be back in a couple of hours with Lady and crew for Planet Crafter. Gonna be crafting the planets. Yeah. Right now, let me check out Twitchland and see if there's some cool people out here doing cool things that I can drop you guys in with. Bum, 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 bum. Who's having some fun? Bum, 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 bum. I always end up picking the same people because the same people are online when I end my stream. I'm gonna drop you guys back with Ellie Joy Panic. She is doing a push towards the Creator Plus program right now, and she is, I think this is a sponsored thing that she's doing, Resident Evil 4 with crowd control. So yeah, I'm gonna drop you guys off with Ellie, who's really cool, does a lot of like FromSoft games, which are crazy. I find FromSoft games crazy difficult. I have played several of them, and several games that are like them, like the Jedi Survivor game. So I can play them, and I am not fairly good at them once I learn them. They're just not really my cup of tea unless they have like a lot of like nerdy sugar on top, like the Star Wars one did. Anywho, I'm gonna be back in a couple of hours with Planet Crafters. I will see you guys then. Nari out.